Racing on Friday takes place out at Fairview. It is the first PE race meeting for the new season 2024-2025. And we've got two feature races, the Memorial Mile, a listed race, and we have got East Cape Paddock Stakes, a listed race as well. And they race for 175,000 and 150,000 Rand respectively. We are racing on the turf. And joining me on the line is Grant. Paddock, Grant, how are you doing?
Morning, Rahil. Morning, punters. Yeah, all good this side. Weather's half decent, a little bit cold in the evenings, but the weather's good, and course will be good for tomorrow, so we're in for a good day's racing.
Well, let's get straight into it. Race number 1 is the start of the bipod. 1,200 meters is the distance. It's a maiden plate that will get the day started. 12:25 is the off time, and your favorite is horse number 2, Maneki Neko, from the Candice Bass Robinson yard. Aldo De Mea does take the ride for Candice Bass Robinson, and we saw last week Justin Snake came to P, and he did quite a bit of damage, winning I think it was 4 races. But Grant, there's a first timer from the Kelly Mitchley yard that has found a ton of betting support from 20-1 into 3-1. We know that it doesn't take a lot to shorten a first timer, but there's clearly quite a bit of confidence behind him in the market.
Yeah, 100%, Rahil. There's a hell of a lot of confidence, especially from the yard. He's making a debut at 4 years old. He has had a little bit of mental issues, which they spend a lot of time with those horses, and they've got him in the right direction now, and he's putting up superb grass gallops. His track work is actually quite poor, to be very honest with you, but his grass work is completely different, and they're expecting a massive run from him. Obviously, Maneki Neko, the 7-10 favourites, got the form to be that kind of a price. I am concerned over the 1,200 at Fairview. I see his 1,200 metre form isn't that flash, and the 1,200 at Fairview is a real tough 1,200. There's no canter and sprint for 600 metres here. It's a proper 1,200. He might be caught out wanting. The big danger in this race, I must be honest with you, is number 10, Master Forester from the Alan Greif yard. 7-1, completely the wrong price. There's very good value there at 7-1. Very good first run on. He ran on very strongly on the poly when he was all at sea around the turn. 1,200 down the straight. I think he's the biggest danger to the first time man, to Maneki Neko, and I'm going to tip it 9 from 10 and 2.
9, 10 and 2, the numbers for Grant in race number 1. Moving along to race number 2, 12:55 is the off time. It's a maiden plate for fillies and mares over 1,400 meters, and it's Candice Bass Robinson runner that's seen to the 4-year. Number 1, English Mistress at 6-10. 11-2, Lady Luck. 7-1, String of Lights, and then it is 8-1 and Better Bar Those. Now, number 1, English Mistress. She's had 10 starts in the maiden ranks, and she's yet to get it right, but she seems to be knocking on the door. My concern would be that they're bringing her back in trip to 1,400 meters, but Grant, what's your thoughts?
There's no concern for me there, Rahil. She's probably been fashioned up the 1,400. It's a testing 1,400 at Fairview. Very shallow field. Honestly, Lady Luck, String of Lights, probably the next best with Beijing Boulevard. But they've definitely found the right race for her to break her maiden. 6-10, she'll be the start of the banker in the place accumulator, and probably many multiples as well. Going to be very hard to beat off that form line. It's just a little bit too strong for the Lux here. I'm tipping at 1, 3, 2 and 7, Rahil. Confidence with the 1.
You're all in with horse number 1, English Mistress, in race number 2. Moving along to race number 3, 1:30 is the off time. 1,600 meters the distance. It's a maiden plate that will be the start of the pick 6. And your favorite is number 1, Storm Boulevard, at 7-2. It's 9-2 into 4-1 about Pomo's Big Spender. 5-1 Potent Captain. 5-1 Union Rose. And then it is 7-1 and Better Bar Those. Now, this horse, Pomo's Big Spender, he looks to be a horse that will absolutely thrive now that he goes ground over 1,600 meters. And I thought he could be a big player in this contest, and represents a bit of value there at 4-1.
Yeah, 100%, Rahil. He's definitely an improver, typical of Sharon. She likes to give him a couple up the straight and then slap them around the turn. He's got to make up a couple of lengths, though. He's still got to find himself. You know, it's quite a jump from the 12 to the mile. He might get caught out wanting there. But coming back to Storm Boulevard, the favourite, coming back from a blood suspension. Work has been very good. I just hope that they can get him to settle. He tends to over-race and then blow up. Potent Captain, definitely the horse to beat. 5-1, good value. Duncan's horse been running on very strongly. I think the long straight at Fairview grass will suit him. And of the 3-year-olds, Union Rose holds King Sailor, and that's definitely got to be in the places, Raheel. So, yeah, a nice kind of a race to open the pick six. My pick six numbers will definitely be 1, 2, 6, 7, and 11. And I'm tipping at 2, 6, 7, and 1.
So that is the selections for Grant in race number 3. Going a bit wider in the third race, and it could be a nice race to play a bet like an exacta or trifecta. Race number 4, 1200 meters, fillies and mares 66 handicap. The start of jackpot 1, 2 is the off time. And having a look at the fixed odds betting market for race number 4, number 2, Jade's Cabernet is your favorite at 5-2. Miami Beach at 5-1, along with number 8, Breedy Baby. It's 8-1, Blue Palace. And then it is 10-1 and better bar those. Now, Grant, what's your thoughts on the fourth race on the card? I thought Miami Beach ran a nice race last time out, and with the 4 off the back, could certainly follow up.
Yeah, Miami Beach is the right horse in the race here. There's no doubt. The 4 off the back will definitely give her a solid winning chance and very good value as well at 5-1. Jade's Cabernet got the form, but it's been all on Polly. I think she might battle here. I really like the way this filly, number 8, Breeder Baby, won her maiden. She came from off the pace and finished extremely strong. So she can be absolutely anything. Drawn 12, which I don't think is going to be the right side of the course tomorrow, but a very shallow race where the punters need to go as wide as possible. I'm tipping it 1, 8, 2, and 7, and I think there's a lot of value in Miami Beach, who's coming back down in class, and the 4 claim on the back will help. So definitely Miami Beach, my first choice.
Yeah, see, Miami Beach has got Jade's Cabernet held at the weights. 4 kgs better off at the weights for when she ran second to her, so that could certainly be a good indicator. And at 5-1, nice value there. Race number 5 next up, an MR96 handicap over 1200 meters. 1440 is the off time. And this contest, there's some nice horses that are stepping out here. Number 4, Paroshka from the Candice Bass Robinson yard is the favorite at 5-2. The Winter Lake is at 3-1. Jewel Cat 5-1. El Rey VN 5-1. And then it's 8-1 and better bar those. Now, Grant, I remember we spoke a few weeks back and you mentioned that this horse, Jewel Cat, is quite a nice sort, turning out to be a nice sprinter and could be one to follow. How's things going into the lead up to Friday?
Listen, he is a very nice horse, there's no doubt. Unfortunately, he's very far out at the weights with the Winter Lake, and the Winter Lake should have his beating. It's going to be a very good race between the two of them, and then you throw in a little bit of the Cape Town horse, Paroshka. I have a preference for the Winter Lake. I think he's a very smart horse, especially over the 1200 meters. At 62.5, there's always that question mark. I was hoping that they'd put Nervin Nastili on and claim the 4 off Jewel Cat, and that would definitely swing into his favour, but that didn't happen. So I'm going to tip the Winter Lake to beat Jewel Cat and Paroshka, and those 3 horses are going to be your pick 6 horses as well. El Rey VN, a new horse from your neck of the woods, it's been running over a touch further, and this might be a little bit on the sharp side. You'll know a bit more about that horse and its form lines, but the 2, the 4, and the 5 are the pick 6 horses. I'm tipping at 4-5.
Yeah, Arabian's definitely got very, very strong form to his name, but yeah, the distance is certainly going to be on the sharp side for him, 1200 meters. But yeah, as you heard from Grant, number 2, the Winter Lake, could be the right horse in this 5th race on the program, and he's currently at 3-1. Moving along to race number 6 next. This is the East Cape Paddock Stakes, a listed race over 1600 meters. 3:15 is the off time, and your fixed odds betting market favorite in race 6 is number 2, Time for Love, at 3-1. Rainbow Lorikeet is at 7-2. Luna Halo is at 11-2 in the market. Crimson Princess 7-1. And then it is 8-1 and better bar those. Now, these Cape horses seem to hold a strong hand here, but the PE horse Luna Halo, we know that she's a very, very talented daughter of Fire Away, and her last start is best ignored.
Yeah, 100%. That was when Alan's horses were taking that little dip. But the only problem with Luna Halo is she doesn't really get the mile on the grass. She's a solid 1400-meter horse. She gets a mile on the poly when it's softly run, but a hard run mile on the grass, she's going to battle. There is no doubt about that. The 2 Cape Town horses, Time for Love and Rainbow Lorikeet, look the right 2. And of the Port Elizabeth horses, I really do like this horse, number 8, Strange Magic. She won a very good race, beating a decent sort in Passchendaele last time out. And just the manner in which she won over the 1400 just says that she'll get the mile comfortably. I actually think she'll be the first PE horse home, and I'm tipping a 2 Time for Love from 4 Rainbow Rorokeet, then Strange Magic and Luna Halo.
2, 4, 8 and 3. That's the selections here for Grant in race number 6. Race number 7 next up, and this will be the second of the listed races on the day. Memorial Mile over the 1600 meter trip. 1550 is the off time. Favorite is number 3 Sugar Mountain at 7 to 10. It's 5 to 1 Cherry and No, 13 to 2 Fairy Night, and then it's 10 to 1 and Better Bar those. Grant, all in with this Son of Silvano, Sugar Mountain.
Yeah, at the weights, he looks an absolute penalty kick. 7 to 10, good price. Running on 59 kilos off 118 merit rating, Cape merit rating 118, and our local champion, Fairy Night, carrying 59 and a half off 106. He's got a lot of work to do. A very nice horse, there's no doubt, and he won a good race last time out, but it's second run after rest, and giving that kind of away to a horse like Sugar Mountain, I don't know if it can happen. Cherry Anu, biggest danger to Sugar Mountain, and I'm still all in on Sugar Mountain. This is the exact play for the day, 3 from 4. Cherry Anu is a very, very good miler, especially on the grass from a good draw. He'll give Sugar Mountain something to think about. So, but I think Sugar Mountain will still be a bit too strong for him. I'm tipping at 3, 4, 2, and 9. Hat's Pride, who does very well when raiding to Port Elizabeth to round up the quartet.
All in though with Sugar Mountain at around 7 to 10 in the market. Next up, race number 8, the final race on the day. 4:30 is the off time. It's an MR86 handicap over 2,000 meters, and Central City tops the boards at 7 to 2, 4 to 1 about Spin Doctor, 5 to 1 Catch the Tune, Magical Midlands, 11 to 2 No Place Like Home, and then it's 7 to 1 and Better Bar those. In the last race on the card, Grant, what's your play?
Yeah, it's my value bet on the day, number 7, Magical Midlands. Very, very good run last time out in the Pinnacle Plate, to a hell of a lot stronger than this. He's definitely a decent price, and he's decent value as well. I see there's been money for Spin Doctor. He's got to go in, and then Central City with the Maya up from a decent draw. Loves the grass, 2,000 meters last run on the poly, put a line through, but loves the course and distance. He's got to be right there as well. And then there's also Lado's Pride with Yeni, and that doesn't know how to run a bad race. I'm tipping at 7, 2, 4 and 6 with my value bet on the day being Magical Midlands. Magical
Midlands at around 5 to 1 in the market. That's a value for Grant in race number 8. We're going to move along to the suggested bet now, and Grant will take us through his suggested bet for racing out at Fairview on Friday. And Grant, take it away.
Thank you very much. Best bet, race 7, number 3, Sugar Mountain. My value bet, race 8, number 7, Magical Midlands. And my suggested bets to place accumulator goes as follows. We open up with numbers 1, 2 and 3, by 2, 6, 7, by 1, 2, 7 and 8, by Banker 2, by 2, 3, 4, 8, by Banker 3, by 2 and 7 for 288 Rand.
Grant, thanks very much. As always, it's been a pleasure chatting to you, and all the best. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you very much, Rahil, and good luck to those punters tomorrow. Goodbye.
Thanks to Grant Paddock. All the best with racing out at Fairview on Friday.